Greetings, 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 my Ignite family all over the world. This is your working upline, the one and only Chief Patman Senatiraja. And if you're watching this, it is supposed to be my Zoom live, all right? But I'm up in the air. As you're watching this, I'll be 30,000 feet above sea level, all right? Taking a flight to meet some very, very important people in the state of Sabah, in the city of Kota Kinabalu. So stay glued to my Instagram. I've been invited by the government of Kota Kinabalu, by the government of Sabah, which is something I'm very, very grateful and so honored that they've invited me to come and visit them. So I'm flying, okay, while I'm supposed to be on Zoom live. So if you're watching this on Zoom, don't disconnect, all right? Because there's going to be translation. They're going to play this video and it will be translated by my translation warriors. And if you're watching this on Instagram, which has been posted by Loreen, so we're going to post the whole video on Instagram. You can also watch it on Instagram, all right? As I told you, we got our Instagram back. There are no flaws in the master plan. Now we just got to pray that we can keep our Instagram account stable and safe. Okay. So guys, it's been a crazy week. As you know, I was in the beautiful city of Dubai. All right. After Dubai, I came back to Malaysia. Now I'll be in Kota Kinabalu, Sabah for a few days. And then, God knows where next that we are going to go to ignite the world. For all of you, we have crossed 12 weeks of, representing this industry, providing the most unbelievable platform called Ignite with the most unbelievable products from Brainify and Sanare and many more products to come. All right. So we have officially in the last 3 months created history. And I was very emotional yesterday when I looked at the growth we had, all right, the countries we are now already operating in as Ignite, and our great pride of now also being in India, all right. And I just want all of you to know this, that I'm very grateful. I'm extremely grateful to each one of you. Everyone in the Ignite corporate family, thank you for building this platform for the common man and common woman with the uncommon dream. To all the entrepreneurs, all my downlines around the world who decided to exercise their freedom of choice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you so much for believing in us. All right. Now, this Zoom Live, Insta Live, pre-recorded by your one and only Chief Patman Senatiraja. I want to talk about something. I was talking to an unbelievable warrior yesterday in Istanbul, Turkey. And he had some questions. I was answering the questions. And I realized one thing while I was talking to him and answering his questions. I think that our industry of social enterprise, of direct sales, have a lot of strengths, but it has a lot of weaknesses also. One reason why I'm so proud to be the working upline of Ignite is because we believe in transparency. We believe in the truth. We don't have to drama so much. You understand? All right. And there's one thing that many people face in the journey of social enterprise to achieve max out is this big fear of what people will think of you. All right. This fear of people asking you this question, how much have you earned? The fear of people asking you to show them your success. You see, this has been around. This fear has been around ever since anyone started entrepreneurship. That's why entrepreneurship rewards you so well, because of the challenges you have to face while you're building your business. I don't think anyone told you that the journey to financial freedom is going to be easy. It is not meant to be easy. What is easy but pathetic is Go to work, come back home, 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 go to work, come back home. And as long as you clock in and clock out and do the bare minimum, you will get your salary at the end of the month. And the funny thing is, when you tell people you have a job, they're actually proud of you. They say, congratulations, you have a job. Which anyone comes and tell me they got a job. I said, why? I feel sorry for you. It's okay, I got something to show you. Let's talk about Ignite. To start a journey as an entrepreneur requires you to be a warrior, requires you to be very brave, not because of the uncertainty of entrepreneurship, not because of the challenges of your journey of entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship does not guarantee when and how much you will earn. All right? There are a lot of factors that decide this. So if you want to be a successful entrepreneur with Ignite, the first thing you have to overcome, and I mean seriously overcome this, is the fear of what people think of you. All right? We give too much importance to the opinion of people around us. Even when I decided to start this new journey of Ignite, all right, and become a working upline, a lot of people thought I was crazy. A lot of people, had their doubts. And I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who are hoping we do not succeed. But it doesn't matter. The opinions of others cannot decide your destiny. All right? Cannot decide your future. Cannot and must not decide, all right, the future of your family and the people who depend on you. I've said this a million times. The number one fear in humanity is not spiders. It is not snakes. It is not the fear of heights. The number one fear in humanity is what other people think of you. Because we have been programmed so much that we require the endorsement, the approval of the world, and allow them to define how happy we are, how proud we are of ourselves. And if you continue living like that, you will never be successful in life. All right? I don't ignore the opinions of others. I love listening because you can learn, all right, even from your greatest enemies. All right? You can learn from anyone. Keep an empty cup. But most importantly, I don't allow the opinions of other people to decide who I am, how I feel, how I live my life. I made that mistake once. All right? I gave my power of choice away. I lived according to the opinion of others. And I realized that that was the height of being a hypocrite. Because the reason why you become an entrepreneur is to one day enjoy financial freedom, to be free, to be able to exercise your freedom of choice, to not allow anyone to control how you feel, to have that much power over you. So it's okay if somebody asks how much you have earned. All right? You answer. I just started Ignite. All right? Oh, but you were before this in network marketing and you didn't succeed. It's okay. All right? Maybe I didn't do things the right way. Maybe I was not consistent. But this time with Ignite, all right, I have made some very big decisions. And I am going to be a success story in Ignite. All right? Don't have to be shy, ashamed, or embarrassed when people ask you any questions. And who is that person asking? That person is not paying your bills. That person, sign up or don't sign up, is not going to stop you from achieving your dreams. All right? It doesn't matter who that person is. If that person does not want to sign up, let it go. Move on to the next person. The people you least expect will become your biggest leaders. I promise you this. I've seen this with my own two eyes over 30 years in this industry of social enterprise. And I have realized today that the reason why people don't succeed in social enterprise, the reason why people struggle in their journey as an entrepreneur is not because they are lazy, is not because they lack skill or knowledge. We give you enough training, all right, from Ignite on products, on Complan, on everything, all right, for you to be equipped to build your organization. I believe that a lot of people who are not succeeding as they should is because they live in fear of what people think of them. All right? If we all live in fear of what people think of us, there won't be Ignite today. Do you understand? So, the opinions of others is sort of a feedback mechanism, but not a controlling mechanism. It should not dictate your emotional state of mind. It should not impact the people that depend on you. Let them say whatever they say. People who criticize us, people who comment negatively about you, are coming from a place of fear and insecurity. Or not, they will wish you well. Do you understand? People who say, oh, you haven't made any money, this business doesn't work. All right? Without any knowledge, without knowing Ignite, without knowing this industry, without knowing how big Ignite is, without knowing that we have broken every record in the direct sales industry and created history. There will be morons who will give opinions like this. You understand? But they're coming from a place of lack of knowledge, moronism, fear, insecurity. All right? A lot of people have done presentation for me. And I have rejected many people throughout my journey of life. But after I reject them, I wish them all the best. Do you understand? Regardless what happens in life, I believe we should wish everyone the best. Do you understand? And those who don't wish us the best, they are actually driven by fear. They are praying you do not succeed. Do you understand? All right? Watch my Instagram short video. The world doesn't want you to succeed, because when you succeed, you prove them wrong. Do you understand? The day you achieve your commission, the day you upgrade your car or post a beautiful picture of you and your family on vacation, all right, you prove them wrong. So don't expect the world to be your cheerleaders, because you are doing something that they don't have the warriorship to do. Do you understand? They are cowards. They are living in fear. I have nothing against them. I can understand how they feel. You understand? But you should not be affected by them. You should stay true to your journey. You should remember your dreams. Remember the people that depend on you, and focus your energy, focus your strength on those who followed you, those who signed up. Because every minute you spend focusing on the morons who reject you, focusing on the morons who gave a negative comment, focus on the morons who are criticizing you, you are taking that minute away from the people who depend on you. You have downlines who trust you and love you. You have an organization, a power of association that is beautiful, powerful, and exciting, correct? So focus your energy there. My whole life, people have laughed at me. My whole life, there are people who have criticized me. And sometimes they are not strangers. Sometimes they are the people closest to you. One decision I made a long time ago, that ultimately this is my destiny. Do you understand? This is my family. And my duty is towards the people who decided to follow me. Follow us, Adli, Arun, David, Dave, and those who chose not to follow us. We wish them well. I still hope they watch my Wednesday message. I still hope they secretly watch my Zoom and Insta posts, that I can still add value to their organization. I wish them well. But there will always be people who don't want you to succeed. Don't allow them into your head. Don't allow them space in your head, and never allow them space in your heart. Because every space you give to them, you are depriving your loyal, dedicated warrior downlines. So 100% of you should be on the people who are with you now. And you must understand this. The relationships you have built throughout your life, there are very few relationships for life. Do you understand? Some relationships are just meant to be there for a certain period of your life, to be part of that journey of your life. All right? To teach you a lesson that you need to learn at that point. But you know this and I know this. Okay? I read an amazing post on social media a long time ago, that ultimately, all right, who matters? Who really matters to you? Who matters to you are the people who are in your journey today. Be grateful for those who were in your journey in the past. All right? Be grateful to them. They were there at that point of your life. But today, we all start new journeys in our life constantly. All right? And there will be people who will stay with you throughout your journey of life. And there will be people who are there for certain seasons of your life. Be grateful to them, but move on. Focus on those who need you now. You understand? Give 100, give 1000% to those who are in your care now, who are part of your responsibility and duty now. They need you. The critiques will be there forever. And one day, all right, you will realize that you made the right decision to ignore, to move on. Never allow the opinions of others to decide your destiny. God has given you the brains, the strength, the limitless potential to be the best version of yourself, regardless who is around you. Do you understand? Regardless who's around you.